So, I am doing the model with inanimate objects because I don't have uh, anyone really living in town. I just moved here and I only know two people. So, and it's nighttime and I have work tomorrow. So, I am standing outside of one of my bedrooms, and this is kind of how I feel distant from my family. And that's because we don't talk very much. We're all not very good at keeping communication. But I do have a clear path to walk to them. And so you can see like this chair here, and like the desk could be a person, the desk chair, my lamp, my bookshelf, and my table. Everyone is in their own little world, but everyone is not too far apart, and anybody could reach out and move and touch one another, but there is space between everyone, and we all communicate pretty much through text or calling each other, or we keep track via Facebook, but we are there when the other person needs them, which is nice, because everybody understands that we love each other, but we are distant, and I do come from like an American colonial English background, so that kind of makes sense that we're all our own little nuclear family, even though we don't have like partners and children where we're our own family. But we all do keep our distance from each other. And in my family, everyone is really distant. I didn't grow up with hugging or anything. That became a learned thing for me. So that's why everyone is kind of spread out, but we do let each other know that we love each other, and saying I love you is also a newer thing, and mostly my sister and I will say that, and me and my great uncle who took me in when I was a senior in high school, like we say that to each other. Saying that to my mom, like I used to, but she wouldn't say it back when I was a kid, probably because she never really had that, but now she does. So but that communication is mostly through talking on the phone. So that's kind of why my family is distant in the room. All right. And how does that make me feel? It makes me feel sad sometimes when I see other families that are a lot closer and more dependable and spend holidays together. I don't spend holidays with my family very much. I also used to work on all the holidays, so growing up, my mom worked holidays, so there's that. But we do try to reach out to each other, and I know that just because my family is one way and someone else is closer doesn't mean that my family doesn't have that invisible connection bond, because I did read about that in one of my resources, that colonial American English families do feel like a sense of loyalty and an invisible bond to their family, even though they're not really close. And so I do have that with my family. So yeah, this is a representation of that.